right, what's up? All right, back with another episode. First week of February. Check mark, done. Crazy year is flying by. We do have, obviously we have Super Bowl coming up in the next week. So next video will be probably a little Super Bowl recap. So very excited about that. One, I wish I was going, but just not able to pull it off this year with waste. We got Waste Management and Super Bowl in the same weekend in the same city is absolutely insane. So obviously prices of everything and sold out of everything. So unfortunately won't be able to make it, which is a bummer, but yeah, that's definitely on my bucket list as far as like a marketer is concerned, of trying to get out to and just be at, network at, and just be seen. A couple big learnings this week. I think mental health, I think, was probably one of the bigger ones, with a focus on just trying to be consistent with your health, trying to be, you know, health-minded first. Easier said than done. Obviously, the stresses of, you know, being an entrepreneur, the stresses of, you know, just everyday life and pressures and, you know, outside influences and what you're supposed to do and who you're supposed to be, was rough this week. So, you know, the way that I have found for me and different for everybody to overcome some of this stuff is the gym. I really love working out. I'm on my way to the gym right now. It's kind of like my happy place, as crazy as that sounds. But it's, you know, if you just kind of, for me, if you just sit there and kind of soak in what's going on, and I don't find that to be very healthy. So getting out, moving, doing things, obviously wintertime a little tougher than summertime, but yeah, you know, I kind of find that by going to the gym this time of year. Very excited for, you know, well, not very excited, but excited for spring and summer to come along and get back out and bike. Have some like big goals for, or I guess big ambitions for cycling this year. So I'm very excited about that, which will be a lot of fun. And yeah, so I think just, you know, if you're not healthy, if you're not feeling good, if you're not feeling like yourself, it's tough to be creative. It's tough to get your work done. It just makes the whole like work process kind of like really tough and weighs on you. So at first, if you're not healthy, if you're not happy, it's tough to really be who you are in your realm. I think the other biggest thing, and kind of, you know, the hot topic of 2023 so far, has been the integration of AI into people's workspace. And ChatGPT, obviously, kind of like the tagline of that's kind of leading a lot of this. For me, I started using AI probably like middle of last year with Jasper. That's been the tool that I've used most of the time, and I use it as more of like, I guess, an augmented, not a replacement. So what I usually do is a lot of the content that I create, whether it's blog posts or whether it's, you know, posts for Instagram or YouTube or TikTok, I usually run it through the algorithm just to get a couple different ideas and perspectives. It's like, the way I use it is kind of like running it by your coworker and seeing what they think. So that's what I've been doing with it. I've kind of run it through Jasper. They have a content improver tab or template that I run it through, and what it does is it comes up with three different versions of the copy, and then I usually take like a couple sentences, or, you know, sometimes more than a couple sentences, but I usually don't like just copy and paste it, and I kind of encourage everybody else to do the same. I wouldn't use it as like a replacement. I would use it as kind of an augmenting tool. Another one that I've started to use is Descript. What I use Descript for is translating these YouTube videos into blog posts for my website to help improve SEO. So I use Descript for that. It's a program that you just download. It's free, and you get X amount of hours per month. And so I use that to transcribe all my videos, and then I obviously run my content through Jasper, and then I also run it through Grammarly. And that's kind of like my creative process for copywriting. As me not being the most, or I guess the best writer in the world, as you just saw, it's been very beneficial for me to kind of speed up the process and not have to try and recreate the wheel every second, and not trying to you know, come up with new fresh ideas, but not to linger on kind of the spelling, the pronunciation, all the kind of the the technical stuff where I get caught up in. So that's kind of how I use that. There's 1,000 ones out there. I'm working on another one, or I work with another one called vidIQ, and that's what I use for YouTube videos for this. It helps me with, again, SEO, helps me with title creation for SEO, tags, and just kind of, I also use it for like daily ideas for shorts, which has been very beneficial. It's at least doubled my views, if not tripled them. So you know, again, another really good one to look at. Again, look at ways that you can implement AI into your business, not as a replacement, but as kind of a complementary to what you offer. My next kind of endeavor is going to be diving into like the images, which I'm really interested about, more from like a content creative perspective. So I'm going to kind of dive into that. This stuff adds up though. It's like 50 bucks here, 50 bucks there, 50 bucks there. And so kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. And if you can create more content more efficiently, the money's kind of worth it. So take a look at a couple different tools out there. There's a bunch of great podcasts out there as resources. I'm going to try and get a list of my own that I think are great resources. I'll post that on the blog, andrewdornish.com, no plug. So yeah, so take a look, and yeah, actually I don't even have anything else, so you can't take a look. But that's kind of a couple thoughts from the week. Again, been a really productive week. A lot of great business ideas coming around. Super Bowl's coming up. We have a couple things going on there. A couple commercials are already starting to leak, which is awesome. Not the stuff that we're working on, but a lot of the commercials are kind of coming out on YouTube and alternative platforms, which is very interesting. Ford is back in Formula One. Very exciting thing. So yeah, it's the world of advertising, the world of marketing is thriving, I guess you can say. It's usually one of the first things you get cut, but this time of year it's always very exciting. Obviously with Super Bowl, a lot of budget going towards that. So yeah, have a wonderful day. Enjoy your week. Talk to you next week. Fly Eagles fly. Kansas City friends are gonna hate me for that, but should be a lot of fun on the field and in the commercials. Super Bowl is gonna be great. Have a good one.